our way up to the top, but instead we're going to take a slight detour and start going underneath before we go on top, because it'll be much harder to do stuff underneath once start building up at top. It's going to be much harder. So without further ado, make sure like, comment, subscribe, hit notifications on fire to another video, and let's go into the game. Let's go. Takes a bit of time to load up. Don't worry about it. I still need to fix it. We need our cooker loading time. Okay. Right, this is where I got up to. As you can see now, we're going up to here now. And we're coming out here. We've got to go across here yet. Our next run is going to, of course. There we go. It's just bugged. That's all. Our next run is going to go all the way down to this end bit here. However, that's a bit too far to travel. Well, this is to the end piece now. Last bit of it. But I might be extending it down to here yet. But, you see all this bad water coming from here? I'm thinking that there might be a way that I can have it go underneath here. But if I have it go underneath here, it's going to make all this all thingy. So we'll see about that. Might have to try and have some blockades somewhere. So yeah. So, my idea, I don't think it'd be a good idea though, is if I can, over this side where all this land is here, dig a trench to this bit here and have it bubbling up out the ground, maybe here. Hello, no, how are you? We're going to start digging and making trenches to put things. And if you can see here, we have got power here. I want to make that underground. So we're going to do that as well. So I want to make all this. And this is partially underground anyway. Even though it's not contained any land. I might make it underground. Okay? This is what I got so far. This is my digging section. None of them working because I already got them there. I've got to fill in this hole. I just remembered. I just got to fill in this hole. Let me just border this here. And we'll up party of this. And then we'll start filling in the land. 1, 2, and what they'll do is they'll get that filled in ASAP. And this is also a piece of thing that I can do. I can drill this underground now, so that it makes sense to be underground. So I might blast this. Actually, Actually, that is not such a bad idea. After all. You know what? That's a good idea. What I'm going to do is we're going to have the power come this way instead and go underground. Right? So I think that's what I want to do. Building it is going to be a nightmare. We've got obstacles to get in the way. Also, I want to get this tubeway underground a little bit as well. So this tubeway, you know, like the beavers and the colours of it, will be going underground. I'm just thinking how I'm going to design it. But I got cut a long way. 90-second outbreak is happening now. And a bad tide, so can't dig under here at the moment. But we can start over here. So I think I want to start with this power here. But the problem is, we've got this in the way. So this will have to be demolished. But also, we're already starting to fill that hole in. So we might have to go underneath here. And look at it. So if we go underneath here, and then dig down here, I don't know. It might be a nice idea. So where is this going? This is going to this way. So this is going to here. Can we come out? Ooh. So if we go here, we haven't built this yet, so we can put demolish it and go in there. Oh man, no. We'll have to come out the back here. You know what? Let's come out the back here. But we can't go here because we have to go underneath the mine. We can't go underneath the mine. So we have to go around the back here. Right. Obviously you didn't see that, but we can go underneath here. So we're going to start planting this now. We are going to lay dynamite all across here to go down the back. Would that be a good idea? But I'm thinking like I need an input. And it's a lot of land to down. So we need to start somewhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to boost 3 down here. Boost 3 across here and there. And we're going to start cutting out the line where we're going to start doing our power. Actually, I don't really want to make it visible at back here though, because it'll look odd. So maybe, hold on. If I do it next to it, it might work. If I do, so we're not going to get rid of that one, we're going to get rid of these. Here. If I do it next to it here, it might work this way, and then that way I'll keep it this way. 3 here. That'll work. I think that'll work. And then that way, I'm keeping it from there. So I will demolish this and build these 2 up here. And anyway, we need to demolish this one anyway, because we might have to build more charges here. So, yeah. We're going to add a junction here and a junction there. And then we're going to add a corner here. And then that's where it will go down underneath the ground. And then this way. And then that way we demolish all these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish this one because we're not going to have that one no more. We're going to build the footpath across here. I know that's turned yellow. We're going to then build more charges. Sorry if my voice looks a bit croaky. And a bit croaky. And then we can just add more. And also, not only that, I can add more land. But we gotta get rid of these trees first. So that means I gotta demolish this here and this here to allow people to get through. And this here. And then that way I can build a log, gather flag here, high prioritize that up. I want to build that at the highest priority. I want to build this at the highest priority, this at the highest priority, leave that as it is for now. We should be able to get beavers to go there, so I might have to build 2 of these and then build this across here and then across here for beavers to get to that piece. And then we do that bit there. And then we're going to build land here. So we're going to start filling land in, but first of all we need to cut down these trees. So cut down and that. And if we want to fill the land in, we need to cut down the trees. So there we go, one there and then the other one here. And then we can just say nope, 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 nope. And then we can just pause you. Hopefully while it pauses they can empty the wood out that. And then we can start saying, right, we want this filled in, this filled in. We're going to fill these in. There and there. We want to make this a better thing. So now we can now build another path going this way. We've already got bots here, and then we have this one here and another here. And this is where the other bot stations are going to go, or the chargers are going to go. So we need... No, that's the wrong way. I thought I pressed R twice, but I didn't. Whoops. Okay, never mind. It never got built. R once more, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. And that's how you do it. And then we want to get this one up priority on that one now. So that gets built. Now we get the power going from here to here. And then we T-junction it. And we go here, here, and then we go for a corner. Now we want to up part of this one and then this one, because those are the ones that we need to do first. Okay. And really, to be honest, we don't want this one, we don't want this one, we don't want any of these. We just want these. Actually, I do want that land here. So if we up part of this land, and these lands, and that's it. These and all those lands are going to get built. So now what they're going to do is they're going to fill it with dirt. And that's what they're going to do. Nice. I like how they fill it with dirt. There we go, there's the dirt pile there. We got massive production. I also got to keep an eye on the bots, because if bots break down, that's it. And we can get dirt production up again. Also, we got massive mangrove production here now. So we're growing mangroves now. We're not going to chop any of these down. We're just going to collect them, and then we can give them to the beavers. And then that gives beavers some treat. We also need to up part of that before any of these get grown. But if these grow fully and then that's not built, we've got nowhere to store them. and that's not gonna be good. So that's one thing we need to do. Oh my god, they're filling the dirt. They're filling the dirt. But they can't get to that thing until that's built. Now because they built that. So all these are going to be charging stations. We're also going to eventually a party of these. We could actually we can start building here. So they got that there. We're going to build if we build across here. If you look at our dam now, our dam has automatically switched over. So that's where the good water goes, and that's where the bad water goes. Eventually, and if you look as well, all the good, bad water does not go this way. Except for it does flow this way, but I've got it going down here. I'm thinking maybe moving it down here, but then that's going to go. But that means I can move that somewhere else. I think I can. And do you like my power shaft going through the aqueduct and going out here, up here, and down through these charging docks here for the bots here? I'm keeping on the bots. As soon as those bots start going down to 23 or whatever, I need to start the bot production again because it's been 70 days or so more. I just need to keep it on every single day. Yep. And that. Oh, I'm the priority of that. I need to get that one done as well. So yeah, and now that's all done, and now we can start getting this one done, up part of this one, and up part of this one, and then we can get the center one done. And now we can build a path here as well. With all this. I'm going to build a path here as well. We're also going to dynamite this one. Oh, there's the water, that's the water. Satisfying sound. I know this is going to break the connection through to this area, but don't worry, we got that station there. So even though it breaks connection, they'll still reach this area because of that station there. I'll go through the tubes. That gives off a nice relaxing sound, I've got to say. I like it. We're going to come out here. Me and I'm going to be coming out here. I need to be able to mark out where the power is going to go. The visual power plan was not going this way. So this is going to go come here. So I need to make that a T-junction. But, so yeah, that needs to be a T-junction. That needs to be demolished. So we're going to demolish this one. There. That'll stop power going there. That means the bots are now going to be not charged, well, very low NG for the meantime, so I need to get that one back up and ASAP, up part of that. That is more important, get the bots going. We're also going to have dynamite come down this way, and when we need dynamite. So we're going to put dynamite here. Now, none of these can be reached. I don't think. Oh, yes, it can. How can it be reached? I didn't think that can be reached. Apparently, it can. Okay, we can try and part of that, see if it can be reached. Okay, so that now got power to the charging docks, then so there'll be no bot at NG2. Don't worry, they'll have NG again soon once they have been charged up. So yeah. we're now going to start getting these in. So we've got 12 of them. We're not going to get them in yet because obviously we haven't built this section yet. Oh yeah, they're building them on top. Hold on, leaders. Detonate all that out. So now we got power, and now we can extend our power going down through this land. And what we can do is we can hide this. Unfortunately, oh, why did that put that on there? I did not. Okay, we can now hide that. We can't hide this one, but we can hide these. Well, we can't really. But what I want to do is I'm going to put these there and the imperial floor here. So it just hides the cables. I think there was one here as well. And then just do that the same. It just hides the floor. So it hides it up. I can't build the land back because obviously I need to go one deeper if I want to build land back. So now we can start up parting on this. We could do these, but also we can do these and all this and this. Get all these in, and then we can detonate. Actually, the one here, we don't want these as high priority yet, but I want to get those in first, and then expand this path down here, and then put dynamite there, and do that there. The reason why I have to build that down, and then we will be filling it back up later, is because of that dynamite. Oh, there's a thingy that I missed. Now, I could build that underneath here, but I can't build that underneath here because that's my dam. So, to me, I'll have to create a bypass, and the only bypass I got is through here, and I can't do it through here. I'll mess all that up. So, this is my big beaver economy, by the way. Down here, I'm going to have wood storage, soil storage, metal storage, everything storage down here. Down, and that's all going to be underground. Then in here, we're going to have food storage and everything like that. And then we can build the land back up to make it farming land for the thing. Also, another thing I want to test out is, I do want to test it out, by the way. So what I might do is I'm going to build 1, 2 here, and then I'm going to build another one, but this one here I'm going to build here. Does that make that green? That's one to test out. So, theory, what do you think? Will that make that green? I don't mind wasting some dirt for science here, but did I tell you to do that yet? Oh yeah, they've done that. So now we can detonate this, and now we can build a footpath here, and now we can build more dynamite here. It just means it's the same level. And now we can up party of all this dynamite here, and they can just do that. And we also need a priority of this and this, not forgetting to connect it up. So now, look at that. The mountain was back the way it was before. You can never tell that was tampered with. And look at that. Already, it looks amazing. Like, it's a tunnel. And that's what I've done here as well. Down here, there was 2 strips of land here. I took that away, built a tunnel, and now I put the land back. Nice, isn't it? You never know it's even tampered with. And if you look down here, something more incredible. Look at this. Power goes down here, underneath this strip, and out here. You can see. And if I go down the layers, you will see it. Let me take you down the layers. Right. Should be coming up any... No. Here we are. Boom. It is magic how you can do that. So it goes underneath the ground, saving ground level space, and then we got some grass at top. And then if we go over here, you'll see the same. Except for I might have to go up a bit on this one. Right. Now this is where the tube is. Where's the tube? Do we go up one more? Yes, we do. Up one more. Up one more. Ah, there we are. There's the tube, see? There's the tube. We go up, tube, and bam, out. It's incredible. And now we go down again. And then down again, down then. There's the tube. Up. It's like the mountain. You don't even disturb the mountain. You can put everything back to normal. It's nice. So, oh, good. And that one we'll be doing here. And that one put loads of dynamite here. So I can blast that up and then put a big power bank in there. And then we'll fulfill all that dirt back in. And that's it. So yeah, that's what it's all gonna be. And as well as we've already started building the next scaffolding, which I don't think I have prioritised that yet, but I need to prioritise it. Otherwise it won't get done. One there. One there. Bam. There we go. Now that is going to get the scaffolding done here. And then that way we can then start building this next piece. Because this is the last leg of the journey so far until I decide to build more. Build it longer. So yeah. Now, the problem that I'm going to have is trying not to let it fill up. There's the beavers. We want to test this. And this is the new bridge here. And then we're going to demolish this old path here. Which we can now. And then what I want to do is put some levees across here on each side. But I want to test the land. Okay? Alright. Oh yeah. And test land there soon. And if so, if it's good, we can fill this up and pressurize it with the land. I am going to also release the water as well. I'm going to see how it does with the land. I don't know how I can pressurize it with land, but we can try. We can try. And then that way, if it keeps this green, and then it works. So what I might do is I might bypass this and let all water go out this way. Now this might overspill, but it shouldn't because the rest of it will go down this way, which it will not because obviously I got these set to specific height. So I'm going to open up this here. Open. Let the water slow down there. We're going to also open these. Open. And then we're going to close these. I want to see what happens. Now that will dry up because there's a bypass over there. So that should dry up soon. Okay. Hello, 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 welcome on in. Oh, there we go. What? Thank you. Now we're already starting to put land in. So if we can build 2 more pieces of land, not great. We're waiting on that. And then we can see. It's night time at the moment, so it'll be daytime and the beavers can look up. We gotta make sure we keep on this so that it. That's why I got that fully open and that fully open, just to stop it from like over spilling and going over the edge. I want to test this. If I let the water through and it goes green, then that's a win-win. It's a win-win. And that means that I can do farming on top of this aqueduct. And now we've got one more left to get done, and hopefully we can do it there. Now, I could always already test this and all of that, but I want to test it for free. That won't do. I was going to fill these with levees, but if that works, I could fill this with land. I can pressurize the whole vat and just fill it with land. And then you're still going to have an aqueduct, but you won't see the river. Yep. And you have a... And the only one thing that I will not... This is a bad water... This section here is the bad water bypass when it's a bad tide. So this one will not have a piece of land in it. This will all be levied up. It'll be pressurized with levees, and then we'll have some, like, maybe... And if I do put land around it, I'll make sure I put this barrier here. The irrigation barrier to stop any bad water getting through all the thing. To keep the land clean. Now that's done. Let's reopen up the land. Well, open up these gates here. Open. We're going to close this. We're going to put it back to auto, I should say. That's going to go auto as well. And that way that's going to fill up. That's going to eventually fill up again. And now, I want to see this fill up. And that does not go green yet. Right, that does not go green yet, but hold on, wait. This just filled up. It means this is just filled up. There's going to be more water coming down here. Which means, does it go green yet? Oh no, it didn't work. I don't think it works. unless you need more water. Nah, it doesn't work. Right, there's another way I can test it. What if I close off this? But the problem is, this is where I need to test it here. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a 3 more. I'm going to do it here. This is the best way to test it, by the way. There's a 90-second ad break happening, by the way. Well, add it here. And then we prioritize those. So we know it's not working down that way, which is unfortunate. But we can, so I can't demolish it now. And the only way I can get rid of it is, I'll keep it there for now, because I might be able to pressurize it, because of these things. So we want to get this done. It's experiments. It's always best to experiment with certain stuff. So now we can detonate that, because obviously all that's in. Detonate. Right, there's a bit of a lag there. That's fine. Now we need to get more dynamite in here. One there, all the way to the end, and all in the end here. And now we can detonate all that. We also can have up priority of all that. So that's going to get built after I've done that. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3 down. Yes, it is 1, 2, 3 down. That's good. Our break is finishing now. So yeah. This is where the water will be happening. So that's all filled up. I don't want to close this off yet. But this is all going to flood down here. So also I want to try and get as much of this done as possible. I know this is all going to overflow here as well. So please be alarmed. Now, also, another thing I want to know, can I build a piece of land on here? Oh, okay, you can't build a piece of land on here. I was thinking of doing that. So I can build on there, so we can make it more like a tunnel, but obviously you can't, you have to build it. So obviously that is a good to know, so you can't build that there. Nice. But I can build it on this. Now we already know that that's going to be dark anyway, but I've got this. I can turn this off and pressurize all this and make this go faster. Now this will overspill, but I want to do this before the end of this cycle, because just in case it's a bad tide at the end of the cycle, and I don't want the bad tide coming through here. Yeah. Also, I'm just going to turn the light on real quick, because it is getting a bit dark in my room. There we go. A bit brighter now. Okay, we're going to... So now we got this, we're going to build another one. We're going to wait for the last one. I want to make sure. Also, this will help with combating most of the pressurized water. Also, if this makes it go green, then I don't have to put these irrigation things in, and I can make all this greenery and more farmland can be made. And it can be all pressurized. And it also means that all these levees can go, and I can make more land, and I can keep more logs back to build other stuff. This is the last piece going in, and now time for the pressurization to happen. We're going to close that off. And now watch this. This is going to all gushing now. There you go. More water coming up. It'll overspill this, will. I can't help it. It's going to be less of an overspill. And then this will overspill. This is rising. It's all rising. I want to see this go green. Is this going to go green? What do you think? Is it going to go green? It should do. It should do. Unless it's flooding. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Oh, it's rising. Oh dear. It's rising but it's not going green yet. Oh, there you go. It's gone green. So the water needs to touch that for it to go green. And now that's green. But the water is touching it. I better go and turn this back on because it's flooding everywhere. But that's the experiment that I wanted to do. That's all the experiment that I wanted to do. That's fine. So that'll lower down now because that's open again now. It's just an experiment. So now that that'll go down, that'll go brown again. So if the water isn't touching it, it'll go down. There you go. So the water must be touching it in order to do that. Okay. Also, I gotta wait for that to thingy because we gotta start building this. This is the next thing I gotta build. The reason why I gotta build this is because I need to build. What I'm doing here is I need to build all this because this is going to be a temporary well, first the temporary walkway going to here to cut down these trees, and another one is going to be building a temporary water sluice because of that's what I need to build. Because what I'm going to be doing is I need to cut this in half. So this is all going to be demolished or temporary while I'll get rid of this lot. But I want to start getting rid of this lot now and filling this in. Because I'm not going to have this anymore. But first I need to demolish this bit here. So I don't know whether I'll have it or I might make it a pipe actually. You know what, that might actually be a good idea. I might make this a pipe. Ooh. Wait. Pipe? Oh, no, that won't be good enough because I was thinking maybe having it bubbling out here, but no. But, hold on. What is that level? I could make a pipe out here and build it out of here and then come out here. That could be, you know what, I'll do that on another map. That'd be an idea. I'll do that on the map to do that. To save time. Oh, they're building it. Wow, they're building that fast. They're building that fast, they are. Thank you. And now, this is going to take a while for it to go down yet. We've got a lot of river to take down. But, hopefully that hasn't overload it too much. We have got a little thing here to empty that if we need to. This is our overflow. How are they getting onto those? Oh, this is probably not being built yet because obviously we have got high prioritized on other stuff. like this dynamite here. What? Dynamite's already in. There you go. It's very deep down there. And there you go. Now we can add our power, and then we can fill it back up. Well, we're going to add our power, add our platforms, then fill it back in. So that's what I'm doing. So now we can start building this power shaft in here. First of all, I'll build this power shaft here. There. And then we're going to build it up. And then we're going to build the top piece. And then we're going to now build here, across here, a corner piece. And then we're going to straight that way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to up party of all this first. Because that's what I need to do. Up party of that. Up party of all that. And down here. And even in these. Here and that one. And then up party of those. Actually, we're going to do norm party of them. But I don't want to do high party of that. Hello, hello, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing great. So that's all going in now. So now we can start by building the platforms here. So I can start filling the dirt in again. Yep. So that's where we're going to go fill the dirt in. So this is all going to be a party. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go here, get the dirt, and we're going to start filling it in. So we're going to do that way, and then keep doing it this way. There we go. And then this one we need up to this way, I think. I'll do up to there. And then this way, we need those three there. There we go. And then that is all solid, and you won't be able to see that at all. Because it's all going back in. So we up party that, and then we up party of all this and that. And then that is all hidden away. And you won't be able to see that soon. So it's all going to be built. There it is now. You can see now that the power going in. And then we're going to be putting it underground. Which you will only see the top bit here. Not one down here. Actually, I just thought, I don't think I did that one because obviously we had this one. Ah, that's right, yeah, because it means we're not filling this one in, it's going to be one less, isn't it? That's right. Always remember how the line goes. Yep. And now, this one I could do the same here. I'm not going to. Eventually, I want to took most of this underground, so like, one time I want to go across all around here and make this line all underground, which means this will be all going down again at some point. But gotta be careful that... Oh, bots. I mean, do you need to get the bot production back going again because the bots now start to break down. So we want to keep the bots going. I think they are breaking down. Pause, pause. Maybe it was out energy, I don't know. We'll see. We'll watch it. So, yep. I'm 76% lucky today. You can gamble your points away, by the way. Exclamation mark gamble. Unfortunately, my lucky dip command did not work for some reason, but you can still gamble away by doing this. And then you can do that. Yay! Oh. Ah, okay. That's a bit. I need to add the roll bit, don't I? So I think I need to add the roll bit. So we'll wait until there's no one less bot. I'm gonna do it. Oh look, the power is on there now. I think I'm gonna delete all this. Oh. What? I'm gonna delete all this and start filling it with dirt. Maybe, I don't know. I might. And then I can just hide that with dirt. I think I'm just gonna carry on as it is. It doesn't matter. The first layer of dirt is ready to go on. Yep, the first layer of dirt is ready to go on now. So, they're going to be filling that dirt in. Oh, the first layer of dirt is already in. Nice. That's going to take a while filling that up, but we'll get that done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing there. I might demolish these down. No, I don't want these, but we'll see. I hope we get these done as well. Might have to add more builders. So I might add more builders in the mix. So how is food looking? Food is looking mighty fine, and we got some mangroves. Yes, we got mangroves growing now. I'm glad that I added this addition to the thing, and I can add more, 2 more in the system here, 1 here and 1 here. There you go. Get them in there. And then you can plant that and get some more mangroves. As long as I don't hit it with bad tide, then that's okay. We can't have any grown here or here because it's a bit too deep. But we can have them grown there. We could have them grown here, but then they'll die when it's a bad tide or a drought. So yeah. Until I can figure... I'm going to build this up by another level. And I think I'm going to pressurize it with these. And there you go, there's the bad tide coming. Glad I did my testing then. So I think I'm going to pressurize all this. Now start getting all these in. And I'm going to delete. Oh yeah, how am I going to get onto the land? I've built this up for more. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the dirt to start from farmland on here. And it means that all this will have to be dirt as well. Everything will have to be dirt. I don't know, I'll have a think. Or I might just demolish, another thought that I got is to demolish this down by 1. But does mean I have to rebuild all this. But I don't mind doing that if I need to. Oh my god, they're already getting this dirt in as well. Suppose it's a separate one as well. Oh my god. They're getting the dirt in. Now that's what you call filling in, alright. They're really filling it in. That's how you do it. You demolish it down, you build what you want, and then you fill it in. Nice. I like it. So then we go up here, like them. So now I want to start getting rid of this tube slowly in place. So what I'm thinking about doing is, you see how this tube goes down here? We could have this tube go across here. Alright? So the tube goes up, and especially around here. And then we can just have it going up there and then up here. Tube goes underground. This one is going to be a bit tricky because it has water in it. And we don't want water in the system. So we will have to have the tube popping up just before it gets to the water. So yeah, the tube will have to pop up here. That's if I want to go that route. And the tube will have to pop up here as well. Actually, it means that these two lands have to be demolished again. And it means I have to demolish that pipe and go down. But obviously I need to have paths being able to be there. Once this is filled in, I can put the path back in, which I can just put path in there. Once that's filled back in, the path will be built back up again. Yep. It's a nice thing of that game. I'm doing everything. Actually, that's another thing. Can you actually put dirt on here? I want to see what you can put. Oh, underground. Oh, that'll be good. And underground that. Oh, that's so unique. And on here, oh my god, we can have underground thingies. Like, we can have everything underground. So you could literally just start building stuff underground. So all this will be underground. Nice. Now that is something that you could do. There we go, we've got mangroves there. We may well build another one on top here. I could build one on top here, but actually, if we build two here, then we can path this here. And then we can just build across here and path it here. And then what we could do is we could put something like a bench. Yeah, that's the problem. You haven't got a short lamp, so you have to put a bench here. Oh yeah, we could actually no. We don't put a bench. We're going to put a fire instead. A fire pit can go there as well. We're also going to add two more storages to this one here. So we're going to have one here and one here. We're also going to have another one here. And what this is going to do is this is going to store mangroves. We need to make sure we got mangroves everywhere. We've got to store plenty of them. So first things first, we need to up part of these. So that way these get built and obviously those. And then we can start up parting all that. We want to just high party that. The other one is very high. So they can get that done quick. We don't want that being rushed because we're mainly doing this. Well, this is nearly all built now. Have we got, how much dirt have we got? We got plenty of dirt. We got 3k dirt. Almost 3k dirt. Nice. And look, you can't even see a thing. You can see it going in here, and you can see it going out here, but it's all hidden under ground. And here comes the bad tide. That bad tide is... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I almost forgot. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's just gonna go down that way. Just make sure all these are closed. I think what I might do is I might put these at a percentage here, just in case I do accidentally do this again. So in that way, now we can put them auto and auto. So in that way, it doesn't happen again. Now we also put a contamination against one. Put that way. So it's a good job I noticed that. It's a good job I noticed it. I thought I'd close that off, but I didn't, obviously, but it's okay. Nothing was harmed. No beavers were harmed or anything like that. So that's good. Just a bit of bad tide just got in here. But when the water comes back on, when the good water comes back, it's going to flush it out, right out. So it'll be fine. But I've just got to keep it on this level now, because obviously this level is going to go drop slowly, because these won't open while there's a bad water nearby. Oh yeah. Red yucky stuff. Don't want to go in there. If your beavers go in there, they'll get contaminated. Now, that means I'm playing on the iron teeth and not the folk teeth. These are all contaminated, obviously because they haven't got any barriers between them. But that's fine. At the moment, because they're going to be moved soon into a nicer area. But basically, also, with these tubes, if they're in the bad water, beavers don't get contaminated. And also, if they do get contaminated, like I was saying, you got to put them in. If you're playing on the iron teeth, you got to put them in one of these. If they get contaminated in folk teeth, then they got to be. You got to have a herbalist to make an antidote to cure them. So they got to get a cure. This, they go into contamination pod and lie in there. They won't be able to work until they decontaminated. But if you leave them contaminated for too long, they will die from contamination. So yeah. That's also bots there. I'm thinking about adding another bot one here. Where's the other one? Here. But I can't add another bot one because I need some charging stations. Which we could add 2 more charging stations here. Which I might do actually. I might add 2 more charging stations here. There we go. Now, I'm not going to high priority to them yet because I'm not sure whether to put them there yet. We're just going to keep the bots as minimal as possible at the moment. We got 1 day left of the bad tide. 1 day left. I'm yet to play this in hard mode yet. Hold on. I'm yet to play this in hard mode. 90-second ad break happening. Hopefully by the time the 90-second ad break is over, the bad water tide will be gone. There we go. 0.5 days left. And we got control towers here. That is boosting these bots. And well, I'm also keeping an eye on the food here to make sure that's not going down. Ah, look at the mangroves all grown up. Hey, that's fantastic. We could make some more ponds like that. I'm thinking like maybe make some that can bubble up from the ground. Maybe. That might be an idea. So I can pressurize it through little mini ponds. And then it'll bubble up. Our break is finishing. And the bad tide is just about to end as well. Yeah. Here we come. There we go. So now it's getting clean water. That's going to stop. That's going to start going through here again. And it should be okay. There we go. That's going to stop soon. Yeah, that's going to continue because obviously that's what it's going to do, but that's going to rise up instead. Which means that stopped, that's going to start rising up. Yep, like it is doing. Now that's going to go there, and that's going to start filling the air that needs to be filled. So now it means them two are being filled. It's now not enough, but that's going to be enough soon. That's now creeping over here. But especially when they stop, that's going to go up here. Yep, that's all filled up. That's all filled up. Obviously the river is still going, by the way, so that's not going to be filled up that much. There we go. We are going to stop. I might think about stopping that and filling that in. But then I'm not sure to make it like a pond here somewhere. Maybe a pond here. And have water go from here down to here instead. I don't know. Just a little thought. Everything's running again now. Which could be an idea. Ooh, look at this. You can't hardly tell it's been messed with. Look at that. You can see down there, just about. But you can't see any of the power. You could see that was all like open. Which is still partly is. But, oh my word. Oh my word, how is that just filled up? Beavers are filling that quick. They're good. So this is what I want to do here. I want to get rid of this bit here. But I need to get this built. Oh, that's built now, so they can do that. And now I can select for them to cut down this tree here. And then they can go up there. And then I'll have another. So I'm going to select tree to be cut down here. They chop that tree down. Right. And then we can build the stairs here. And then we'll up party of that one. And then we'll have another stairs. And then obviously because I want this to go around here, and demolish this one. And then we're just going to add another one of these, but here. And then we're going to up party of that one, and then we're going to build a path here real quick. And then that way we can start cutting down some more trees. So we can cut down that one, that one, that one. I don't know how far you can reach. So I'm just select all the ones that I can see that are up, that need to be cut down. There we go. One that need to be cut down here. One there. That one there. Also we need stairs down here. So the only stairs I can do here is down this way. Here, so that one needs to go there. So that needs to go up party of that one. So that they can reach down there. So yep. And we can up party. And now they're building this now. And then they can start cutting down trees. And then we can start, while they're cutting down trees, we can start filling this up. But obviously I don't want to start building this until we have done this. Oh, they're nearly done. The path is back there now. That's good. And now all they need to do is just finish filling that bit up. And then that's it, they're done. It's amazing how quick they get the dirt fit in. You know what? I could have filled that with dirt. Which I might still do yet. Oh, they're nearly there. I'm gonna make these bots. Bots work 24/7. Sorry for the coughing. All that. I'll try not to cough while I'm explaining. We need to make sure these are paused. But we don't want them built. Sorry for the cough there. Do apologize. Now that's nearly built. We got 6 out of 6 dirt there, 6 dirt needed there. Nice. And we're going to start pressurizing this soon. So that's going to take a lot of work pressurizing all this. But we need to just continue on with the aqueduct, get it done. I don't know whether they've started. No, they haven't started any of the scaffolding yet. But them be too busy doing other stuff. But that's fine. I'll be playing this for many days until everything is done. As you can see, I already started building this bit, extending this bit out. And I want to extend it out a bit further now. Both of that and both of that. Now we start building levees. There we go. I'm going to up part of that, and then we build a path. Obviously, we continue on with the path here, outwards. Oh yeah, there we go. So that one is being built from that side, and that's one being built from this side. And if you look, I'm going to be building it this side. So I'm building, this is connected through here. This eventually, that's all going to be underwater. This bit here. Eventually, I'll have to build a wall here because I might make all this underwater. So I'll have to build that wall around it. Which I think that will happen. Or I'll build the wall around this bit here. Either way, it will happen. So now they built the stairs and we are chopping down trees, by the way. Yes, we are. Chopping down all these trees. Nice. As I asked. There'll only be one log, though. There'll only be one log. And as you can see, that is completely filled in. And look at that. It goes underneath the ground. And all you see is this bit. It's too bad that they can't have flat ground or fake, like, tiles like this here. Too bad that they can't have stuff like that. But, oh well, I'm happy with what it is. I'm just happy with that. So, yeah. So, as long as I'm happy with it, I'm okay. Oh, yep. And you can see it's getting power from here. So nothing will get in its way now. So yeah, there's the power. We could make this power underground. So all power could come underneath here. So we could have one. So we could have it going down here, lit out here, underground, lit out here, underground. But I'm not going to do that. There we go. And I think I'm going to fill this up now. I'm going to demolish these two. Like that. And I'm going to fill this up. Now. And then move up prior to that. And then build a path through this way. And then we up party of those two. And then that way we're saving ourselves way more. And there you go, the bottom in there. Once this big thing is built up here, we can then add it. We're going to play it actually, because they're not going to be built. As long as they're not very high prioritized, they won't be built. Let's see. The party is... Oh, so they're building these instead of the scaffolding. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna carry on building this and they can build scaffolding because the more food, the better. Oh yeah. As they get to nearly finishing that, they'll start building scaffolding. So yeah. Now we can start building these. So we're going to start by building it there and there. And across here. And then we're going to start building it one by one. Across here. I don't know if this is going to be enough or not. So this will be going in water. So means I gotta demolish some of the dam piece here. I can't. Right. Here's the thing. I can't demolish the damn piece yet. Even if I can, I can't. Because I still need to wait for all these trees to be get cut down first. Once all these trees have been cut down first, then I can demolish it, because I need to demolish the path and all these stairs. Well, the stairs might be kept, but I need to demolish the path underneath there, so then I can build levees here to make sure there's no going to be any danger to the beavers or the water. I think they only got one more tree left to cut down, which is really good, which means, and then we gotta wait for all the wood to come out, and then we can start. So yeah. That's gonna be nice. They can't get that. Oh yeah, still we get to build a blinging thing to go up there. You know what? We need to build something. Right. We need to build a tube line. There's no tube line here yet. So that's what I need to do. I need to build a tube line. And also I'm going to be altering this soon. So all the back here is going to be, well, there's two ways I could do this. I could make one underneath, we could make a tube line all underneath there to make it better, but then I have to have the tube lines all the way through. Or we could make it all path. I'm thinking like tube lines might be the bet here. So if I start, so what I need to do is I need to build another line of gravity patches here, as well as bulldozing all this down, dynamiting all this down to the lowest I can get down there to get it built. So yeah, that might be another thing I gotta do. Yep. We're slowly building solutions up. So yep. There we go. Is that it? Yay! We can demolish this now. Yep, that's all empty. That's good. So now we can demolish this. Leave the stairs in. We're going to demolish these stairs though, because that's what they need. Because we can't use them at the moment. So, because it's all going to be water. Even though we can leave them in bottom to take them out. And then we can demolish all this. We'll probably put a path in here for now. That we could keep here for now. Just so we can have the beavers being able to build these. Obviously there's no way up there yet, but there will be soon. So yeah. Now we can we're not demolishing these stairs yet. But we can't demolish the stairs yet. We could build stairs here for temporary. Perhaps. Maybe we could. Just for temporary. Well, I'm thinking like, no. Why do that? I'm gonna just keep building levees. I'm just gonna keep building levees. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Keep building it up because we need to do it higher. And that's why I'm doing it one by one, because it's gonna take me a long time to build this. But eventually I'm gonna go all out and just build it anyway. So there'll be scaffolding in the pond soon. And I'll do it a lot quicker. But until I do that, then this is going to be done slowly. One there, one there. There we go, there. I don't know how well this is going to come, but I hope that I can do it. Well, once this is built, I can then build this. Once this is built, we'll build this back up. That's all I want to do. Right up. Yep. So we are going to be building this bit here. I wanted to put the grass here as well, but that's going to be done later. I'm going to come out here. Yep. It's nice and chill, isn't it? So I'm just keeping on them building that now. So, yep. For a little bit, and then we'll move elsewhere and see what else is going on. So basically, my plan is, let me just tell you my plan. My plan is to build the land up to the aqueduct. Okay? So this land is going to be built up to the aqueduct. So this land will be built up to the aqueduct. This land will be demolished down a bit and then be built into like a little cubby with a load of levees and built like into like a massive warehouse with land on top. So it's like you're doing everything, and this is playing up again. No worries. There we go. So yeah, I'm glad I got this going. This is going to be the longest, the biggest construction ever now, because that's got to go down to there. Built down there. That's going to be the biggest construction. And all this is going to be land. Well made into land. Ooh. How are we doing? Wow. We're actually doing the logs alright. But one thing is, I might have to force this thing open. I might force this thing open because I might have to relieve the pressure, because this might not be able to handle the pressure. So we'll see. I'm hoping that I can do it, because I don't want this continuing going on down here. But while we work this, we'll start building this down and we'll get that blocked off. Ooh, wait. Is that a good idea though? I can add something here. They are going across that at the moment, and I don't want to disturb them. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you can see their walkway there. You can see their walkway there. They're going up and down there a lot. We need to get some tubes down there, don't we? So I'm going to think about building a tube line from here, going up through here, down, and then across. But the problem that I'm going to have is going across here. So I might have to demolish this land. So we'll go 1, 2, is that a 3 height? That is a 3 height, so what we'll do is we'll dynamite haul that land down. And we're going to dynamite this land down as well so we can make a corner cut. So we can get across this land. However, building the here is going to be a little hard. But we'll do it. And then we'll do that. Now, then we're going to go across here. Okay. I'm just thinking. If I go across there, how am I going to get across there? Because I've got canola. I've got enough canola oil. You know what? I've got enough canola oil. So these can be chopped down then. It means I've got canola already here. We can just chop these off. And go through there. And we'll go across. Now, the problem that I'm going to have is there's a water bucket here. So, what I'll have to do is I'll have to build a levee here. I don't know whether I can build across here. Yeah, I've got to build there and go up there and cross down. Just so I can do it. Not probably those two. So that, I gotta go there. We might well build... if we're going to do that, we might well go across here and here then. I don't know. Yeah, those two can't be built. So those two will have to... Okay, so those two can't happen. But these two can. These two can happen. And then that way it saves me digging up ground. Means that's where the water is. This is where the station is coming up. Now this is where I got a blast here as well. So what I'm going to do, because it means it's on pause, I can blast this out. So we're going to also put some dynamite here. Okay. You know what? Plan B. We're going to bulldoze this land down. I've got an idea. Instead of wasting, we're going to line up here, as I can see. Line up here. Line up down there. And then we're going to line up here. And this is where we're going to put the thing. Wait. Maybe 2 down. Wait, if I go 2 more down. Whoa. If I go 2 more down. Here. Demolish these. Yep. I'm going to go 3 down. Yeah, that might be better. Doing like that. And then we do these 4 here. And then we go across here. Put 4 more layers down. And then we can just do 1 layer here. And then we'll triple that one. So we'll also demolish these 2 as well. Yeah, these need to be triple layer. Ad break, 90-second ad break coming up. I apologise. And then we have 3 here, and then we up part of these 3. What is going on? And that's good. have got so many notifications that it's doing my head in a little bit there. There we go. So we high prioritize those three because we want them done. We also got where was the oh yeah, it was low down here. We can high prioritize that one and high prioritize this one as well. And these done. Are these done now? All this is done now, so they're ready to be poured in. But the problem is, the water is going to spread out, but that's fine. We're not going to have a sluice, because there's no point for a sluice. This is where we're going to now start boarding this out. So we need to make sure that beavers can't go here at the moment. Demolish. It won't stop them forever. And welcome back from the break, sorry about that. You will see what I've done in the VODs if you missed anything that you want to watch. So that's all done now. We're now going to very up part of that. We have got water coming down here now for temporary. Now we're going to fill this in with dirt and fill it in with dirt, and then we're going to fill it in with a levee again. So that used to be a water source, so up part of those two. At the moment there'll be a water source going down here. So yeah, this is going to be semi-permanent now. So at the moment they go that way, up part of that. I need drink. There you go, that's better. So that's all in. Let's detonate that one. And detonate that one. There we go. So now we can detonate these three. And now we can put 3 more in. And now we can up part of these. 2 here. Up part of this. Here and here. And we're going to start detonating. And this is where we're going to... So this is where we're going to build our thing. We could build it to this level, but then again, there's a can of water there I want to keep. So yeah. And this is going to be our destination to the mines, and this is going to get covered up. And we're going to keep the path nearby there though. But we're going to fill it up very slowly. Yep. So that's going to be that. Oh, they filled it in. That means that's now dried up. Nice. And we'll put the path back here as well. So it looks like now it's all gone. So that what we've done is now being filled back in. I could have done it in drought. Oh well, never mind. Maybe doing this in drought anyway. Actually, I do need to do this though. I need to demolish quite a lot of that. So we need to demolish that and this stairs here. And then we're going to be building levees. Is there something there that... No, that's a levee there. So we need to build some levees. Sorry for the close up there for a sec. Levy up there, and then we need the high priority of that. So then that way, when we demolish this bit, it doesn't go down. Sorry, we're just demolishing this side, aren't we? Because we're not demolishing the whole of that side, we're just demolishing a little bit of it. But we've got to rebuild it. I don't know whether that's going to be in this episode or not, but it is going to take some time to rebuild. But we'll see. I want to keep this flowing. But we'll see. Oh my word. Wow. Detonate. There's the 2 hole. So we can start getting rid of those. And mobile up party of this, and this. As well, because we want them gone as well. That is how you do it. So now we're going to start building our tube. Now our tube is going to go here. One there. And there, one there. And our tube is also going to go here. We're also going to fill in the tube this way. Build the tube here. Tube that way. Tube that way. Ultimately not demolishing that land. That is part of a tube done. And now we can detonate this. And now we can continue on with our tube. As you can see, it's a pretty big hole. But we can fill that, we'll be filling that back in. Tube, tube, and then tube, tube, and then the corner here. And then after that, we're going to fill it with dirt. So we're going to start filling it with dirt again. So R, bam, bam, and then R. That way. Nope, I did not ask you to do that. I wanted it to be here. There we go. And then that's how you do it. And then also we're going to build this free. I almost forgot we need to build this free back as well. Put the path back there. And then that's how you do it. So we start by filling this in. All these and these and this and these. There we go. So all that's going to get filled in now. And that's how you do it. Now, how am I going to get past this path? Because the path is going to be in the way here. So I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to build 2 levees here. So we'll go up and up. So yeah. Tube. And then we go tube. 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 There we go. And then we go tube all the way underneath here. Problem is now, I can't get past this. Because the farm's in the way. So I have to go underneath here. So we tube underneath this here. And tube there, tube there. We go round it. Because I do not want to put anything on top of it. Tube, 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 tube. And now we can't go here Well, we can't go here. We have to go up here. Up, 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 up. And now we go and tube across here. And then, obviously, oh yeah, we got the same issue this side. So that means we now gotta do some more dynamite. And we're gonna blast that up. And one there. We have got no issue here, so we just need to blast this one. So we up part of this one. Get on in. So yeah. They're filling that in nicely. Well, they haven't started filling it in yet because they gotta build the pipe in yet. Once the pipe is all built, then they can fill it in. Also, we up part of that one and that one, so we can get those in. So, yeah. Now, the drought has started, so we can demolish this down. And that's built, so we can demolish this one down now. Oh. I should have demolished there. Oh no, I'm only demolishing one here. I'm only demolishing... Don't. We need to demolish this one. Wait. This is gonna be... I got... wait. Before we demolish anything, we need to calculate. Okay? So that one's that one there. So that one is that one there, right? So it's the one next to it. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Now we've got our calculation here. We delete that one. And then we just get that one up. And then we'll start doing it like that. So what we're doing here now is we're going to spill it down there, hopefully. I was going to... And then we're going to have this. And then we're going to have a path. And then we're going to up part of all that. But we need another path to go down this way. Because this will need to switch over to this way because that way is going to get demolished. So we need to get that one done first. Oh yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We've got to demolish all this. All this is going to be demolished. That's going to be demolished. And rebuilt because we got to demolish this little one right here. That's what I want to do. Which means part of this runway here will have to be demolished as well. So, yeah. I think if I start demolishing this and start filling this in, then I can start doing this now. So we're going to start demolishing this now. And then demolish that one there. Yeah, you see, you can't demolish that one. You gotta demolish. And we're demolishing them all now. There we go. And then we can't demolish anymore after that. There we go. We're going to keep them underneath there when we come to demolish that. That's how you do it. And now we're going to start filling in dirt. Here. There we go. This could be a tube one. This could be a tube one, but it's not going to be. And I'm going to apply to this. We want to keep that tube one going for now until we can do it with it. We want to get all this done first, then we can demolish that, then we can reconstruct that, then we're going to do that one as well. Oh yeah. Now when this starts up, that's going to start filling up. Play and play. So, yep. If you look, the water's going to come back down here and go down there. Also, we might have to put this on full whack. So I'll keep that on there ready, just in case I have to put on full whack. Because if this can't handle the power and it overflows, I'll have to do it. Now these beavers can still swim. And build these. There we go. Oh yeah, and that's going to continue to fill. Whoops. Open the bypass pipe. We got open, and then that automatically open, and then that automatically open. We can't have that. Because if this goes overfill, if this overfills, it's going to flood. Which it already is. Oh god. Oh botherations. No! We can still do this. Let me see if I can get more of this done. And then that one. And then we build another one of them. And then we build a path. One there, one there. It might over top here. So I'm hoping up. It can't handle the shore volume water. No, it can. It can, don't worry. Avoid alertness. It is very full though, but it means I've got this open. Why is it? Oh. That's fine. That'll soak up the water. We need to keep this afloat though. So we might have to have this above a certain level to just close off. Oh yeah, it won't close off because I got it fully open. So as long as I keep this open, it'll just keep spraying out water and it won't empty this. That's what you gotta do. And this is very small now. And also means it's still going across here. We don't want it going across here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now full force this open so we can get this running. Open. And then that's going to empty out. Wow, I like that suction. It was like, and then that'll slow down, and then it'll gradually, that'll empty out this little bit here. Because we don't want that bit open. We want this empty. Because this is going to be the bypass. And don't worry, it will still fill up all these lots here. But we just need it emptying. Oh, come on. Can't you? That's not powerful enough. Right, we'll have to open this bypass as well. Because we want to get as much water away from there so we can still have water going down here, but it's got to be going down that hole only. So that way it dries this up. That's what I'm trying to do. Yep, here we go. So if we can do it, that's better. It's not reaching the other two areas. We have full flow down here. We can't demolish it until it's empty. If necessary, I'll have to build a wall here. I think I might have to build a wall here. Problem is, I can't build a wall. But I have to. Yeah, not showing any signs of stopping. Okay. Okay, let's see it. Alright, we'll have to do it. We got no choice. Levy all this up. Do it now. Right, we'll have to build that as a wall until further notice. Providing on which, I could have just done that in the first place and just left this off. But I'm not expanding it anymore. Wow, look at that! Oh my god! That is awesome! I would love to go down that little pipe hole. Let's see if we can do it. Position. Ah, look at that! I know it didn't show up water, but that is good. If it actually showed up real water there, that would be even more better. But I know it didn't. It worked okay for me. But that looks epic. So we're just gonna build all these materials up. Then we're gonna do it. Hold on. Do you mind watching my beard while I sort of take a show with my family members real quick? I'll promise I'll be right back. I'll leave on here, hopefully. Oh, let me, it is a priority, so it should be good. By the time I'm gonna come back, hopefully they would have built that. Shouldn't be too long. Be back in a minute. sorry. Oh, that's done. Nice, and now we can demolish this. Sorry about that. I do apologise. Right. Now we need to demolish 1, 2, 3, 4. That's staying because I want to keep that one. And then we gotta do the same here, but we're keeping this edge one here, but we're demolishing these. This one here. This one here. Ah, we can't demolish it because of land up there, so we've got dynamite hit. Luckily we got a pathway walking here, so don't make the mistake what I did. So actually it locks it in place. Okay, so we need to get dynamite here now. And we'll just do that. We'll get that high priority. And hopefully we can get that demolished at some point. While we're waiting for that, we can start building this. Demolishing this a little bit. This will have to be demolished. That will have to be demolished as well. We'll do it, but we'll do that in a minute. That's all filled in now. Nice. So, that's looking nice again. And now we can wait for this to get... There we go. Yay, detonate that. And now we can demolish these. Right? Yes. There we go. It doesn't matter about that bit. And then we need to demolish these right now. So this is going to take some time to build back up. There we go. We're going to build this one. We're not building this one back up. And now we're going to demolish all this down. So now, here's the thing. We're going to start demolishing these now. There. There. So then that, we don't need this anymore. We're just demolishing all these. There's no... Oh, blaming that, they're bots! Right, we need to get as many bots done as possible now. These have got fallen. They're all broken down, aren't they? We're running out of water. Right, we need to get these playing now. Otherwise we're going to have no water. Yeah, I almost forgot to keep an eye on the bots. You missed your time looking at the bots, how much bots you got left, and then there you are in the full panic mode. But at least I got water people now. But at least I got enough beavers, so we can just get the bots back going and building now. So it's a good job I got to check that there. There we go. We're now hitting the bots down like rocks now. Was that the right thing? I don't think it was. Oh well. Demolish that, demolish this. And now we can demolish all that as well. And now we demolish that bit. and those two here. And now we demolish this bit as well. We gotta keep these for now. So it's just this bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to levy this. And then we're gonna build this back up here. And then that's it. Up part of that and we'll get that done. Actually, one thing I could always do is now that this is done, we don't need to go here no more. We're gonna do these, and then we're gonna do this, and then that as well. We don't need that no more. We're going to actually demolish all this soon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this and this. And I'm going to do up part of that one, then up part of that one. So there we go. So that's it now. That's all that done. And this is what remains of it. Now we gotta start building all these levees. So we're going to start by building all this back up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't want that one there. And then we just need to put the overhang on. Well, that was the wrong overhang there. Bam. And then we just need to put the levees here. 1, 2, and then we need to put impermeable floors here. And then we just build this back up as well. So levee, these two need levees. Build these up. And then we need to put, again, we need to build the overhangs. 4 overhangs there. 1 bunch of levees. A dam. And then we put impermeable floors. And this is me repairing it now. Luckily I just needed to do a little bit of thingy, and then we do this. Yeah, we don't need these. Actually, we don't need these 3. Pointless. And then we just need to do levees here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully these can be built with the with the means we got past on top. We can just build them as normal. We don't need scaffolding like I did before. Overhangs, yep. This one is a 5 overhang, so we need to make sure we get them in. And then we just build all the rest here. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then we just build all these as impermeable floors. And then hopefully we just need to high partize all these. High partize these. I prioritize this. I prioritize all the imperial floors here. I prioritize that. I prioritize that. I prioritize all these three and this. We want to get all this built back up again as fast as I can. And then we need to build the path back in as well. Make sure we line them up. There. Now, what that's going to do is it's actually going to set us work for the next few days. And then we need to also high priority of all this, 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 this. So now we're doing all that. We can high priority all that to collect up. We need to collect up all resources as well where we can. Obviously, I need to do this at some point, but once this aqueduct is back up and going, running again properly, then we can stop this and get that swapped out. But that's got nothing going for it now. So now, as you can see, the beavers are now no path. What I mean there's no... Oh, there's no path. I get it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to nick tiny nickel stairs in here. Real quick, so they got a path here. And we'll up part of that. We're going to make sure that we low the priority of all this. And low the priority of all that. Low the priority of that and that. Just so that they can get the stairs in. Real quick. We'll also need to build this back in. And that can go there. And we'll build this. Going through here. We also got this here as well. We can demolish all that as well. You don't need all that. Actually, I think I'll keep it for now because we might need it as a wall. I don't know what I'm going to do with that bit, so we'll have to wait for that. Yeah. So, yep, that's now in. Now we can up party of this again. Up party of this again. And this. So then that way we can get that done fast. That's how you do it. Now they can start building that. That's what we need to do. Okay. Now, there we go. Just holding on there with dear life. So we just need to build it all back up again just so we can do it. We could fill this with dirt if we could and build it properly, but I'm not trying to do it this way. And then we got bypass at the moment, so everything's being watered. Oh god. Don't worry, that I'll still act like the bad tide. Because that's still auto. That's still set to auto. So don't worry. It's just that it's gonna be. This is all being diverted over here. Ooh, that's nearly empty. We're not building more on this bit yet because we still gotta get all this built back up. It's gonna take a bit of time building that back up again. I don't think I'll be able to finish this tonight, but we'll try and get most of it done so that we can get it back up and running. There we go. Oh, I still need a service station here, which I'm building over here. No one can get over here yet. Well, they can. Well, they can't. No one can get over here now. All this is like a no-go area. No one can get over there. It's like built and now no one can get there. Except for the scaffolding. But which that isn't even connected either. So it's like built but abandoned. Once it's connected back here, at least this one here. Once this one's connected back up, then it's have a feed there. And I almost forgot to build a path on here again. So it has a feed. There we go. Path here as well. And path here. Also need to build these wrong size. I just realised that's the wrong size. I'm meant to build this one here. And then we hide party of that as well. As you can see, the bees are hard at work on building this structure back up. Now, they will be working hard. Because that's the only way I can do it. I had to do it at some point because I didn't want that nickel river no more because I knew I had this aqueduct and means I'm rebuilding the land up quite a lot. What is the point of that nickel mini river? So yeah. I'm keeping this little bit of the aqueduct though. This is still part of the original one though. Down here. I don't know why I keep pointing at the screen when I'm not actually here. But here you go. This bit up to that sluice is the original part. Except for that sluice wasn't original. But yeah. That's been serving a lot of stuff. So now we got, like I said, once this is constructed again and back up and running properly, and obviously that will be imperial floored, we then will demolish this. Obviously we'll have to get the obviously once the water stops coming through here and we turn this one off. Oh my word. I didn't think it would empty that much. Is it still emptying that much? It shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I suppose it would. Okay. Don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be filling back up eventually once we've done all this. That one's just that one's still connected though. That one's still connected luckily, but that one isn't. But that one's still connected. So you can go around there, but you can't go around that. So yeah. They're nearly finished building all this now. I probably will allow them to go down here and collect all the things. So, where do they build? Oh. Ah, okay, we'll need a path to get to there. Probably not. But we'll need a path to get all these resources, though. So, that can be another time. Okay. Yeah, nearly done. Let's see what else. I did add. Let's see how this has got on. Oh my god, look. Oh, you can see the pipe coming out the ground. All you can see is the pipe coming out the ground. That is fantastic. So what we'll do, apply to that. And we're going to add the... also, oh god, no one can reach it. Of course they can't. So we're going to build a little thingy here and some stairs. Although I could just wait for them to, you know, apply to those two. Bad side is here. That means that they're going to get cut off. They're going to stop soon. There we go. With it switched over. There we go. But there's still water trying to come through. But eventually that'll stop. There we go. It stopped. And now that's just emptied. They've stopped building this because they're building other stuff. But I have to do a quick up and build up here. Yep. Oh, shouldn't be it. But no problem. So that's also going to stop as well. Which we can't help that. Yeah, that's stopped now. That is half down now. But it is what it is. We have to do it. And that's half down as well. This still carries on going. So yeah. A break finishing. Yep. So yeah, not good. Yeah, they can't be reached at all. I would like to build a path at some point. I don't know where the path will have to come from, but I'm guessing that the path will have to come from here and from there somewhere. But oh, okay, we'll figure out. So there's no continuing building that. Let's go over here. We got All the bots are nearly all filled again. This is nearly all done. So, well, we could finish that off and get all the workers in. But no, we're not gonna... Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish this off and finish all these off. Yeah. And then we'll do these, and these. Get them finished off here. The plant can be weighted on. And the bench. If we can finish this, then we can start construction of that. And then we can do the aqueduct later. It isn't a major thing for the aqueduct, but I would like to get going, but again, it's always nice to do what you need to do. Yeah. Now we're going to be doing... So now everything will come back to life. Water comes back online. And this Lucy's comes on. I don't know how that quickly healed up there. I don't know how that decontaminates on its own. Same with that. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. And so that's going to stop soon. Yeah, you can see it's just stopping now. Slowly, surely. And then that just starts again. Yep. For the meantime. And then that'll start that up again. Down here. And then this will start this up again. That should be going any minute now. Yeah, that should be automatically open though. Which it is. So that should be filling up. Why not fill up? Oh, that's filling up very slowly, but oh, it's filling up. It's filling up now. Filling up now. And then we're going to... Then it'll... Once it's filled up here, it'll then go down here, then that'll go down. And that's all, yeah. It's all working now. Slowly but surely. I like these tubes. These tubes are ace. So that is now built, ready to go, but we have not finished it. We can get more tube done here. Up part of that one. We're not going to rush into the tubes because I don't want to do too much. The beavers are focused on one thing mainly. We have got a detonator here. Detonate that one. And then we need to... we can't build the other one. We only need 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Oh. Yep. So what I'm going to do is replace it. But we won't be able to do any of it because I can't reach it because that's our action. But it's fine. I missed a path here, by the way. There we go. But that is nearly built. That is nearly getting built again, but obviously we just go away on that piece. It's alright. It's gonna get done. So now... Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. That's nearly done now. Yay! The big masterpiece is done. Oh yeah, this power thing doesn't need to be built no more, so I'm going to demolish them. Here, because I don't need them. I've just suddenly realised. So, we've already got the power up there now by a different route. And a much cheaper route as well. Before I delete them. Okay. Nice. We're just demolishing all these. Yeah, we don't need them. There we go. As you can see, now the bot charges. The thing goes in the ground. You can't see it. Well, you can see the first few, but you can't see it underground either because it's all hidden. And then it comes out here. Which you can see it from the side here as well, but obviously, if that was covered up, you won't see it. Oh yeah. Hopefully once they finish that one, we'll be back with the aqueduct again. Hey, there we go. These take... I got a feeling that they can do that. Nice. And then done all this now. It doesn't take the beavers long to do that. Let me tell you. I was going to think about expanding it over here, but then I don't want to do too much. Plus, we need the bots for water, because if we do this 24/7, we need 24/7 water going. Oh, we're making too many bots. So we're going to shove up party on these two now, real quick. And we'll get them built. And then we'll up party of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we can get we'll set them now before they get built. And then we can just set the mushrooms at top. Algae here. There we go. Too bad that you can't have like pipes that can automatically go from your rivers into these. That we don't need. There we go. So now they're building the charges in place. Oops. No, it is this way. The charge is there. Come on, beavers. And probably because I hypothesize these. Yep. Right, means we got 2 bots. How can we have 25 but 2? Oh, there we are. So we're going to slowly turn these into bots. There we go. To iron them out. Slowly turn that one into a bot. Why is that? Wait. What? How can that not? How can that be an odd one? Because all the rest are bots. I haven't got anything else that has bots. Oh. Wait, why is there one that is not? Why is there one lacking a worker? One vacancy? What is going on? What's the one that is... Oh, it's that. Okay. Oh no, I have to put it like that because that's the reason why. In fact, when that middle one gets built, it's got to do it. Which I think it is built. Yep. We're gonna have bots here. We're gonna make sure we get the bots in. We're making bots. They're working flat out making bots. So as they get done, added in there. Obviously we got, be careful. For that moment we're going to make sure we do the bots. So there will be some in there until we can get bots in. Sorry. It is how it is. Once that is built, we can continue building the aqueduct back up. I know, and there we go. Oh my god, the blue LED light is so much better than the yellow. Nice. There we go. And we got bot chargers here. We'll need to have a... We need a control center though, because I want to get a control center in here. But I do need to get more thingy done. So, where sure we can have the control center? I say here. But I might want to build it... Ooh. 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 That actually works. But that covers all three of them. Yeah, I think I'll have it there. And that covers all three of them then. And that one we need it. All the bots gonna need one position B. We still got loads of bots yet to build. So yeah, they're going to be doing that. So yeah. Lisa managed to think of a bypass here. I'm not sure whether I needed to make that wider or... That's fine. Okay. Put the distraction out the way for now. And we'll focus on this. Yeah, if don't mind hitting that redeem on focus because I have got one. There we go. These will be running 24/7 with constant 24/7 water call. So that's good. That's how you build a beaver economy. And we're going to have bots all over here. Eventually, we're going to be putting bots in the farmhouses so we can have constant food coming in. And yeah. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to take the bots out of these and put them in those thingies. So we can put this back in here. So all those two bots will now end up in here, doing two jobs here. That's nice. That's it. Oh, pardon me. That's how you do it. Bots. They're going 24/7 now. They will It will not stop. That's how you do it. It's 24/7 with 24/7 water, 24/7 food, farming. We're gonna have a control center here soon, and more science. We need it. It reminds me, I gotta build another one of these counter things for science. So I need another number cruncher. We can't build it on top, which is a sad thing. So I might have to demolish. I can't demolish my pipe. Ah. Okay, I'll have to go somewhere else then to do that. Um, we could do it in the middle of here, but then again, ooh, here. Here would be nice. We could demolish two of these thingies for substitute for power. Or we could just use one here. You know what? I'll build one here. And then I'll demolish the power here. And then... Oh, that's still going because of the batteries. That's right. Okay, we need to make sure we... Oh. I don't know why I panic a little bit too much when it comes to power. We need to up party of that ASAP. And then we can just up party of that. We don't want that to be done right away. Oh, yeah. That one done. And now look at this. We're getting more bots. Look at that. The water. They're not going to stop. Yay. So, yeah. We just need to get the storage up full now. And then that's what we're doing. Oh my god, we're up on the algae. So we'll need to build a flipping 2x2 here. Right, I don't know where I'm going to... Oh wait, we could just join it onto this one, can't we? Nice. And then that goes into there, which then we can build another big storage room here. Nice. And then we do up party of... Oh yeah, we don't need this here. We can just add a lamp. I'm just gonna add a lamp here. For a bit of a decoration here. And then just up party of all that. And then we up party those two. And then we just do here mushrooms. Oh, that's fermented mushrooms. We don't want fermented mushrooms here. Oh, we need these mushrooms. And then we need algae. So I think you can eat algae right off the bat. No algae there. And now all we need to do is just building 2 storages for... Is that full? Oh wait, no, that one. I don't know where I'm storing the mushrooms. I don't think I'm storing the mushrooms anywhere. Or the thingy. No, I'm not. Okay, we can fix that. So it means we got this little area here. We might as well build another storage area here. Alright. Even though we're going to have a large storage area here, but we're not starting that yet for a while. Because we still got to build a lot. So that one and that one. So this one's going to be for the... So where is the... algae rations, and this one's going to be for the mushrooms, fermented mushrooms. So that's all done, and now we can up party those two. So we can keep them going up. Oh my god. Oh, we might need a water storage here. So if we get if we get a little mini water thing here, we can just put that in water, obviously. And we're gonna up party that. I don't want to have too many going up. Oh. Why is there no power? Oh, the whole thing stopped. Uh-oh. I said to them to get this up by party. What? Why are they doing more than that? Beavers. Oh, shoot. Of course, they're doing this. You need to stop them. I need to stop you for a sec here, beavers. You need to get this done first. The power's now gone. The power's now dead. The batteries are completely down. I almost forgot. The whole area is without power. Whoops. Should have did that later. But now the beavers should be prioritizing that and getting the log down here now. And all the bots are going out at NG. Come on. Actually, we can provide some power back in the system. We've got some beavers. Get some power back going. They only can provide a little bit of power, so it won't be much, but it'll be enough to get everything going. Never mind, it's fixed again. We stop clicking beavers. Everything's back up and running again now because we've got that little pad in, so that's fine. Panic over. We can now continue on the aqueduct. Yep, aqueduct can go back online. There we go. That all can be built again. So now everyone can charge. Everything can, all the bots can now charge now and get going and working again. That's good. That was a big and nearly ended up in disaster. Always remember to prioritize what you need to prioritize. And means I got that big project going, I had to low prioritize it while putting that on very high prioritize just to get that going again. Now this is, oh my god, it nearly all built this one in now. Wow. Nice work, beavers. Nice work. I'm gonna say, these stairs are only temporary, just so I can go down the middle. So I had to block off the thingy. Oh yeah, that's gonna continue going because I didn't block that to stop. because of the other open heavens. Right, there we go. All the beavers are happy there. Yeah, we gotta try to find a way to keep them happy. Now, how big can we go? Wait, what? Oh, look, it's a 6. It's a 6. So we can go 6 by 6 all across down here. Oh, not all across, but some of it, and then the other will have to be higher. They don't work at night, but they are making a good progress. So now that they're... But they can't build this or this until they've done this. Which reminds me... Okay, what they can do is once they built this and this, they'll have to go on here and start building it from there. So they'll start building that one. Once that one's built, they'll build that one built. They'll have to start building this middle bit. And then they'll build that one. They gotta build this bridge back in. Yeah, once they build that, they can build that. Once they build that, they can build that. Once they build that, they can build that. 90 second add that thing, by the way. I just love Timberborn. And my crazy thinking, I've got to say, well, I said I was going to get my first farmland done. Let's at least try and... Oh, I forgot to cut that down. No, I did not. Oh well. We're going to start trying getting it done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some progress on my first farmland. Like, start building it here. So I'm going to expand out here now. I'm also going to expand this bit out here. But also, I'm also going to demolish this one here. And build this our land and then build that land. We're also going to expand this way. We're not expanding there, so we're going to expand that way soon. I'm not sure we're going to expand that one there. Well, could neaten it up. This must be demolished and be rebuilt. I'm not sure yet. So this is where what I mean about expanding the farmland. Okay. So I did say I was getting it done today, but obviously I will get it done next time. Or hey, there we go. So that eventually we'll have connection to that again, and then eventually got connection to this, we can then go up here and down here, and then we can start building this to go all across there, and because actually they can build it from both sides. Then once they built it from both sides, they can build the middle, and then once that's done then, and then I'll start building this one then. This one's going to be a bit, this one's going to be a bit tricky. Because, one, they can't get down here. So I'll probably have to build another stairs. So if I build another stairs here, And then they can get up to that one there for temporary. Because obviously they need to build it from there. And one thing is, they can't get to this middle path without stairs. So that one you get those stairs in. It's important to get those stairs in. Yep. I do gotta keep on my... Oh, wait. Not good. Okay. Right. Right. Then. And now it's connected back up. Oh my god, look, you got like a hole. There's a little hole here. So that's now nearly all built back up. This is nearly ready for water. It's amazing how good you do. Oh, we got 5 bots without jobs. Whoops. Okay, we can assign them jobs then. Yes, we got these, so we can now get these assigned to bots. We can then get these assigned to bots. There we go. We're going to get this. Oh, that's full, so. We're full of coffee. We don't need treated planks. We could deal with some gears though. So we could do this one. But then again, I need more chargers. And that's going to prove a pain. We need to hook up all the chargers somehow. Actually, it's not going to prove a pain because all we need to do is we need to just add one more charger here. Science. And it goes in here, or connect there. And then we can up part of that. You know what we can do though? Okay, I got an idea. What we'll do is we could, if we can, as long as we've got enough energy, if one not enough energy, where is the nearest builder's hut? Right there. We could assign all them to bots. And then we have 4 bots on the go. And then those 4 bots can actually build a another builder's hut if I can. And that builder's hut can go. Oh, we can't have it here. We can have it here though. And then we build it here. And then we can just build in the grease. Yeah, storage I need. And there we go. And we're going to up part of that. And store grease. Up part of that. And we get bots in there. No, we get beavers. We get beavers. No, these are going to be bots and those are going to be beavers, but we're going to have beavers for now. At least then we can do... Oh my god! Wait, the bots can work 24/7, remember? Oh my god. We need some charging stations for them. But they can charge up there, mate. Yay! So during the night, the bots can still get them going. Nice. Which is even better. Yes! We're getting bots to do the work. Wait, how did they start the work there? Oh, they could just start the work from there, from there, probably? So they come from here to there, and then no one could do too. Fair enough. Nice. Right, here we go. So at least the bots can still do their work. Need more builders though. Is that built? Is that getting built? Come on, please. Come on. Nope. They'll get built. Oh, yes. I'm nearly done them. Man. It's getting... That's good. We got 4 more bots. Okay. I don't know what the bots do when they're not think. So I think what we could do here is actually we don't need it pumping no more, which gives us more jobs. I don't know whether surely beavers can still build even if they're not signed a beaver job, because when you first start out you don't get builder's huts, so it should be fine, right? I think that's how it work as well. So surely they can build this. Unfairness. I want that. But it doesn't matter. This can get built. Yep. It's gonna build away. So now we nearly done on here. We can now, once one of these are built, the other one can go down here and get that done. Well, really, it's ideal once this one's built and then these two are built, then you can go down there and get that done. But it can be moved forward. Once that one's built and that one's built, that can be moved forward then. Oh, it's just this one, sorry. It's this one. And that one. So this one and that one, sorry. That's why I built them overhead. Right. Okay. I'm gonna say that my dinner must be nearly ready, so I'm gonna find out what. Oh, of course they can go over there and now start building that. Okay, fair enough. Of course they can build over there. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I'm ready. I'm gonna leave you to watch the beaver do this. If you don't mind, I'll be right back after. I will pop in a message in here. Please don't mind. Okay. Okay, that is a bad tide started now.